Yep, we live, baby. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, I'm coming to y'all today with the 30th episode of the In Your Face Show. And I'm coming to y'all with something special. That's right, awesome. And this is the In Your Face Show. And coming on the show, I have my main man, Niobe
Good morning, sir.
Komix. Sorry about that if I butchered your name. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry about that. And Mr. DeVille, Max DeVille.
Yes,
Say
sir.
what's up, my brother.
Hello.
Max Bill, a Mary Machine Gun. Niobe in the house. Of course, my name is LP. You can call me LP. Larry Patrick Higgins. And
There you go.
we're here hanging out with the king, man. We are honored to be part of the 30th anniversary episode, sir.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know what I mean? I didn't know it was your 30th. That is epic. And, we're going to share this around with our circles and see who we can get coming into the chat here tonight.
I'll be back for 31.
Be back. That's right. You'll be back for 31.
Oh yeah,
Talk
Tomorrow,
about Mary Machine
31.
Gun.
Next, yes, tomorrow is 31, the 31st
Yep.
episode of the In
31.
Your
We're
Face Show.
just getting older.
You damn right.
We're not getting
Oh
any
yes,
younger.
oh
that's
yes,
for sure.
oh yes.
So,
And
brother,
you know
tell me
what?
what's up tonight. Tell me about In Your Face. What
Well,
is In Your
the
Face
In Your
all
Face.
about?
We all about the In Your Face. We all about saying what the fuck we want to say, how the fuck we want to say, when the
Oh, I
fuck
like
we want to
this.
say it, and
I like.
we speak how we feel, and we keep it real, and we take it to your limits. Take you to your limits, and we give you it raw and uncut, and you are sure to be entertained. And I would like for you to be comfortable, relax yourself, and enjoy the show. Always
Boom.
greatness.
There you go.
So
So we were
let me
talking
ask y'all a
off
question.
air.
So,
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, so tell me about Niobe. What's your
Oh
what's this all about?
man! Wow.
Niobe.
Niobu, as Rick Johnson from Bleeding Cool has called it. No, Niobe is it has been around for 8 years, in comic book format, but she's been around a lot longer than that. I made her when I was 16 years old, Daniel, back in this turbulent time called 1990, and I was
Oh,
role
okay.
playing, RPG tabletop games, things like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sure everyone has heard of D&D. But there was this other game we were playing called Heroes Unlimited from Palladium, where you get to make superheroes and go through adventures with them. And so I made Niobe. I was watching a lot of anime, back in the day. So hence why she has pigtails, you know what I mean? Because they all have pigtails,
Hmm.
But she's
Hmm.
also a
Hmm.
cross of say like Gem and the Holograms, because she's a pop star. She's also a lot like, say, Dazzler from the X-Men, or
Magic.
Magic, because she makes portals and teleports. So she's a portal teleporting pop star who is half Japanese, half American. Superhero by day, pop star by night. Or is that the other way around? She's still trying to figure that out.
Hey, say it how you feel, man. You got all the time you in the world, man.
She's a superhero by sleeping.
By sleeping.
Teleports in her sleep.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
that actually happens.
Yeah, because I've seen snippets of it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, and I've been wondering what it was about. You know what I'm saying, and I would love to maybe just maybe do some like look at a little snippet of it, like a trailer or something, so.
Well, I'll tell you
Um,
what. I'm going to send you. Remind me, after the show to do this, but I'll send you the PDFs of our, last couple of books, and you can take a look at them. You know what I mean? Like the
not a
digital
problem.
copies.
You
And
Not
like
a problem.
King, you like the X-Men?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah,
You'll love that. You'll love Niobe.
yeah,
hell yeah,
because
hell yeah.
And Niobe is the X-Men, but good.
Well,
Here I'll share some stuff on the screen. This will help us out visually.
well, I see. I've been watching X-Men myself. One of the characters that I love. Well, I love all the characters, but five characters that I love: Gambit,
Yep.
Wolverine, Cyclops,
Yep.
Rogue, and
Yep.
Storm.
Not a bad crew.
Gambit is my favorite
And
X-Men.
you damn right, man. Yeah,
He's the only one that could.
yeah,
He's the only
man.
one that
Yeah.
could. He's the only
Well,
one that could
I'll
bang
tell
Rogue.
you this: Cyclops is the man, right?
No,
He's the man.
Rogue would just eat him alive, but Gambit, he's the only one that can bang her, because he could power up, and she could just suck his power while he's powering up.
Wow.
Oh, hey, do what you do. He said suck his power, right?
You
No,
know what I
I
mean?
like
Oh, hey,
Scott
if it
because
is.
Scott is such the player though. He gets to hang out with all the hot women, especially like all the hot telepaths. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but he always ends up getting cucked.
by Wolverine.
Yep.
This is the last crowdfunder we just did.
Okay, what do we?
This just wrapped up last week, basically. So we're not actually
awesome.
promoting this anymore, but just to show you a little bit of what we do, we did $13,922 with 254 backers, and this isn't even our big campaign. This is just our trade paperback. So this was essentially a reprinting of some of our stuff that we put in trade form. For people that say like yourself who never read Niobe, you want to jump in and see what it's all about. You want to maybe binge it a little bit, right? You're able to do that with the trade paperback, and
Plus, they get some sweet ass prints.
yeah.
I've never before seen sweet ass prints.
Oh yeah. Well, this here's a cover for Niobe Birthright #2, which is one of the books that's in the trade. This here is our cover for Niobe Origins, her origin story, which is also in the trade. And the interesting thing about this one, Daniel, cover artist, by the way, Justin Hunt, who's done work for Lady Death and Big Dog Inc. with Tom Hutchinson, stuff with Marvel, you name it, it's on his resume. This is going to be our cover that's going to be in comic book shops in July. So
the interesting thing is like dead center in the picture.
Yeah, well, but I mean, in July, if your comic book shop carries Antarctic Press books, you'll just be able to go buy this book for $4.99. You don't have to worry about, paying a premium on Kickstarter or, high shipping fees to get something mailed to you. If you have a comic book shop near you, you can ask them to order this book,
Right,
so that's a big deal for me, is to be in shops. You know what I mean? Huge honor. Antarctic Press is a company that's been around for 35 plus years, with titles such as Ninja High School and Gold Digger. They've held a variety of licenses from a variety of animes, including Robotech. You know what I mean? Like, long legacy in the game. We have some, this here cover, actually, by the way, that you're looking at here, featuring Niobe and Ariel, was drawn by Max's artist. So the man below me,
Burn Cord,
went ahead and did this piece for me, which is absolutely beautiful. We also did this of our new character. This is our world's telepath. See, when Max says this is like the X-Men, picture the X-Men if they were all hot chicks.
Yeah, they got to be hot chicks.
They're all hot chicks.
we got another creator up in the chat.
Yeah, brother. We have a member of
BC Invasion.
BC Raid. This is it. This is the beast. This is Pete Vasque, a great independent comic book artist. Specializes in a variety of forms, including the chibis that he's going to be drawn for me has drawn for me for our next Kickstarter. You know what I mean?
He prefers underground.
Well, is it underground? P, is that what you prefer?
It's not that I prefer. It's just you guys are indie.
More accurate.
You guys are independent. People know who you guys are. People really, unless you go to conventions, because that's where I kind of live and breathe. Unless you go to conventions or art shows and stuff like that, you kind of, in the comics world, you kind of are starting to know who I am a little bit. So that's kind of more underground. And I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I sure as hell do once I start getting back up there.
Well, Pete, allow me to introduce you to the King Daniel Taylor, who just timed out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't want to talk to me. All right.
Well,
fine,
no,
whatever.
that's all right.
I know.
I mean, we
I
can
know.
keep the show going while he works.
Hell yeah, we can.
You know. So again, beautiful cover here by Fern Cord, featuring our new character Sybil, who is we talked about telepaths like Jean Grey or Emma Frost. Well, this girl in blue, she's right up there with them. She's the girl you don't want to fuck with. You know what I mean? We have this piece here by LC Faritas, who's just been on fire lately. You know, if you haven't seen this man's artwork, you really need to go to his Facebook page and just take a scroll through. You know what I mean?
It was so good. I hired the dude for a cover every book for
Mass got him like on contract.
Yep. Boom.
Boom. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's only a few artists I do that with, and he was one of them.
Then we have this gorgeous piece right here from Greg Bo Watson. You know, now Greg Bo Watson has worked for Dynamite Comics. He's worked for Zenoscope. He's worked for pretty much
Coffin Comics.
Coffin Comics. Brian Polito, Lady Death. That's right. Yeah. Just some gorgeous stuff.
That's so awesome.
I mean, and his art just screams J. Scott Campbell too, which is awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, if you can pull me back up on the screen, we can show you what some of the pages look like. We showed you some of the covers, but we can show you some of the pages.
All right, hold on. Let me trying to get this shit back.
Yeah,
up,
I realized you had we kept the show going for you while you came back to us. You know.
Yeah, my fault. That's a. It happens like that sometimes.
Connections happen, man. Connections happen.
So if you've never seen the inside of a Niobe book and you're wondering, does the art hold up compared to the covers? I believe it does. This is done by Samir Sameo, colors by Dan Overa. This is imagery from Birthrights 1 and 2. And then when we did Origins, we picked up another artist, Mr. Juan Antonio Altaveras. And again, same color as Dan Overa, who just literally, knocked this shit out of the park. They did a fantastic job. I love this panel here with the claw on her face. You know what I mean?
Claw.
It's the claw. The claw will say who will stay and who will go, And then, again, our new character, Sybil, making her first appearance, So this, if you're a key issue collector, you like getting first appearances of characters. This book here gives you like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
And this is the book that's going to be on shelves in stores. So this is the one you want to get, Then we have the third printing of the original Niobe that we did back in 2014, back in our black and white days when it was just 3 local guys from Buckfuck Nowhere, Canada, who decided that they wanted to put together a comic book and raised $1,900 and thought we were the kings of the world. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm so mad I didn't even see this shit, man.
Brother, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait. We're going to show you the stuff, brother. You know what I mean?
Can someone give me the YouTube link, please, for this show so I can share it?
It's on my Facebook page. So
fabulous.
Go grab it from there. Yeah, and share it out. So Steph Wilson's been around forever. So we have the Steph Wilson comp. Paul Green. This is a poster on my wall. You know what I mean? This is done by Paul Green and Ula Moss, and they're both legends in the industry. They really are. Ula Moss has colored for J. Scott Campbell, for Jamie Tyndall, you name it, she's done it. And Paul Green is just a beast for Zenoscope. Grim Fairy Tales, Lady Death. Again, you're going to find that a lot of these artists that we work with have worked with companies like a Dynamite Comics or a Zenoscope or things of that nature, right?
Yeah. All the people that y'all all the people that y'all working with, right? Let them know that the In Your Face show is looking to add more guests.
I've been trying to get some of these people to come on my show. You know what I mean? Some of them are really good, and some of them, don't do a lot of shows. It's weird.
Oh,
go ahead. What were we gonna say, brother?
No, I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the page.
Well, this here's done by Chris Enott, who's known for his work now with Image Comics. He just took on a contract for 6 covers with Image Comics. Again,
which he was working on at Planet Comic Con.
yeah, you got to meet him at Planet Comic Con in person. That must have been
Yep.
cool, man.
It was pretty nice. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. No,
We
he's
talked
pretty
about
sharp.
Darth Vader for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. This here's by CB Zane, and this is like this is the second crossover cover we've done, and this girl here in the white and the pink, that's the Mighty Might, which is CB Zane's character that he's been crowdfunding for the last little while, making some big splashes, and this here is an homage, like a cover swipe of J. Scott Campbell's cover to Gen 13 and Supergirl, where Caitlin Fairchild and Supergirl are standing like that, looking at each other. So we decided to, honor Mr. Campbell with this. And then this here is done by Luigi Terrell of the book from Antarctic Press called Rags. Popular book, big book. And this here is a cover homage to Adam Hughes' Catwoman number 51, where she's taking the mugshot. You know what I mean? We have that in foil.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's so much crime in Port Hope. It's crazy.
Right? A lot of
So
inmates
much.
in Port Hope, apparently. You know what I mean? And then we have here from RB White. Again, he's been featured in Heavy Metal Magazine, Zenoscope. He's done a bunch of work for Dynamite, doing Vampirilla covers recently. This one here looks gorgeous as a foil. And then, we had original artwork up for grabs. This here was a card that we did by Josh Spencer. This here's a beautiful bookmark by Courtney Rose Dameron. Chibi stickers. I got a shit pile of these still left. The Phil Leon trading card of Sybil.
They gave you so many of those, dude.
Right? More chibi stickers. And this I just remodified this morning. The trading card. But Daniel, that's not even all of it, man. This is what's coming next. And this here is a Kickstarter that's just currently being built now. So it's a skeleton, in the works, but you guys get the sneak peek. This is going to be Niobe Outbreak. And this image here that you see is by Paul Green and Ula Moss. Once again, they are returning to the book. This is brand new story, 4-part miniseries of what our lives have been like for the past 2 years in COVID, okay? So in Niobe's world, there's an outbreak of their own. It's not COVID, but it's similar. But it affects super power beings in different ways, okay? And so it's going to be...
Phil Leon is on.
Phil Leon, he's...
The electric crayon!
Phil Leon actually colored one of the pieces I just showed you a little earlier. Phil Leon is a comic book colorist. He's also part of a book with Pete here, who's also on the panel, called Kaiju Mania.
Oh, yeah.
Kaiju Mania. So this is cover A by Juan Antonio. This here is like an homage to Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time. So if you're an Iron Maiden fan, you would recognize this. Then we have from Eduardo Garcia, his Niobe cover. He's an interior artist over at Zenoscope. Really great guy. This one here just got knocked out of the park. This one here by Justin Hunt. He colored this one himself. He normally doesn't color his own work, but he said he wanted the a personal touch to this cover. It's just badass, Then we have Courtney Rose Dameron. I love the way that Dan colored the jacket here. This is going to look gorgeous as a foil. We have Sean Fournier from Dynamite Comics giving us, Niobe resting easy here on the rooftops. This one here is stellar. This one here is by Keith Garvey of Zenoscope, man. This is another poster on my wall.
It's great. It's a great cover.
This is going to sell a lot of comics.
You're not going to have much wall left soon, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes stuff's got to come down to put new stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
The Metallica poster had to come down. Goddamn.
We have RB White here. This one here is really taking it to the next sort of saucy.
That would be sweet as a fucking foil with those eyes.
Yeah, man, it's going to be cool, man.
Foiled again.
This here is done by Mark May and Sanju. Mark May said, listen, I just want to do a cover. I want to do it for free. I said, great. Show us what you got. You know what I mean? He just recently did a cover for Sarah Frazetta's Death Dealer. By Fern Cord, Max's very own Mary Machine Gun artist. Bringing our new character to life. This is the new bag girl. She's going to be the villain of Outbreak, or one of the villains, named Cinder. And then, of course, we have the heavy hitter, Paul Green himself. I can go on for days, Daniel, showing you the work that we've been doing for the past 8 years and what's coming up, brother. But we got a lot going on. In fact, I just got 2 pages in today, 2 brand new pages of the new book, fully colored, that I'm willing to show you guys. Let me see here. I made a new file. It's called the Niobe master file, where everything is going to be in order.
It's called Larry needs to reorganize his shit.
Reorganize my stuff, brother. Here, so this will feature Mary Machine Gun, by the way.
Yeah.
Boom.
Coming out in an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna launch this live on my channel in an hour. We're gonna kick this off.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna kick this off in style. You're definitely invited to come over and watch, Daniel, or even take part in the panel.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang out and we're gonna launch comic books. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Kaiju Mania. We're gonna talk a little Niobe. Whatever's going on. But this here starts tonight. This is the 3rd installment of Mary Machine Gun. Max is a guy, by the way, that you don't ever have to worry about. Is he going to be late? Does he fulfill on time? What's the quality of the books like? As a backer, personally, myself, I can attest that he's a champ on all levels and more. If you like books like Evangeline, if you like the Magdalena, if you like anything to do with Templars and Crusades, and you're gonna love this book. If you like hot, sexy babes,
Yep.
You're gonna love this book. You know what I mean, Max? Tell us about it.
You like boobies? You'll love this book.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good book for that. But no, Mary Machine Gun's actually, I mean, I've had a lot. One of the I guess reviews I got through Twitter was I came here expecting a dumb titty book and came out with an awesome story.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks, I guess.
It's the same thing that people said when they read Niobe.
Awesome,
They're
awesome.
like, they read Niobe and they go, this isn't what I expected. Like Sam being one of them. I'm like, well, what did you expect? They're like, I don't know, something more TNA, not something that actually had substance. Well, surprise.
Yeah. I mean, we take on pretty heavy issues, like with in this book, the Catholic Church is involved in the sex trade. So Mary is fighting
light
against
stuff.
that.
Light stuff.
Yeah, we keep it light.
Light.
So Mary's fighting against that.
And that's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's good. That's good because we need in the indie circuit, we need good, good badass shit.
Yeah, and Mary is a badass.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Mary is a badass.
And
in this book.
I am putting together something that y'all may be very interested in. I'm putting together a collage poster where we can all sell within our books and everything, right?
Yep.
It's an all collage poster where all of our characters on it with multiple, characters on it. You can put as many characters as you want on it. And what we're going to do is make it a Fallout poster where as soon as somebody open up the back of the book, that's where the poster fall out, and that's where you see all the characters on there. And
I like the idea.
That is basically, and then
I really like the idea. I've been part of something like that before. And I think you might know him, a guy by the name of Chris Tomasa. Right, he had this character back in the day. He had this character back in the day.
Too.
Yeah, he had this character back in the day called Clarity Girl. Okay. And when he was doing Clarity Girl, he had hit me up, to be a part of a collage poster. So we did just that. And there was like over a dozen indie characters on this poster, and mine was one of them. So yeah, if you want to pull something like that off, I'm in.
Didn't you have like a Punchline book or something that you were on too?
Yeah, that hasn't even come out yet. They're not up to issue 15 yet. They did 12.
Because what I'm gonna do is I got something that we got some more people coming in.
We flooded the show.
It's a party.
Who do we got now?
We got Cage
the Wolf.
Cage the Wolf.
Nate the Gage, the wolf.
Oh my God. Let me tell you about Gage the Wolf. Gage the Wolf is our prodigy, right? Daniel, everyone that does comic books generally will have a prodigy, a student, someone that they're
Padawan.
mentoring, a Padawan. That's it. Padawan. Gage the Wolf is our Padawan. He was watching our show. A pledge. That's what he's pledge. So the pledge was watching our show, and the pledge said, I want to do what these guys do. These guys have inspired me to want to make comic books.
If these dumbasses could do it, I could do it.
Yeah. If these guys can do it, I can do it. Right. So he come to us and he said, hey, I need some advice. I got some questions I want to bounce off you. Can you guys help me out? And we said, sure. And we took Gage like an orphan pup, all right, like an orphan dog, and we took him under our wing and we taught him everything we knew. Not everything, almost everything. And he's the first guy that's ever come to our tutelage, listened to what we had to say, put it into practice, and just yesterday got his first shipment of his comic books in.
Started fulfillment today. I was out there with them.
Funded fulfillment starting. Hell yeah.
And this is how we roll.
Hell yeah.
That man yesterday got to hold his book in his hands for the very first time, bro. And I bet you that was a hell of a feeling.
What he hasn't told you is that he screwed up fulfillment. You should have got all the
what was that moment like? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I got a question. The question is, where do you see Niobe taking off? Like, where do you see it going? Like, what avenues?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. And I get asked that a lot. Here's the thing with Niobe. I never thought we were going to get past issue 1. When we started back in 2015, I never thought I'd get past issue 1. I thought it'd be like a one-shot black and white comic book. And then I could say, I've been there, I've done it, I made a comic book and on with the rest of my life, right? That didn't happen. I got the bug and I tried it again with number 2, 3, and 4. And they did modestly well. They were about $4,000 Kickstarter campaigns, right? They got funded. They barely got funded. I was still paying, quite a bit out of pocket. Then, though, we took a break. And then I had to make a decision whether I wanted to keep going in comic books or if I was going to let it go. And if I was going to keep going in comic books, I knew I needed to level up. I needed to change the art team, and we needed to go full color and sort of do a soft reboot. And that's exactly what we did. When we did that, it changed the game for me. We did a $7,000 Kickstarter for Birthright 1. When we put out Birthright 2, that did $16,000. And then when we put out Niobe Origins, that did $24,000. Okay. And then we got picked up by Antarctic Press to be put into the direct market. Now, listen, I don't know if I can go any further than that. Right? Like already, if it was all to stop today, I'm a happy man. I'm good. You know what I mean?
No, not Niobe, the animated adventures,
but
man.
Where it can go, who knows? You know what I mean? A lot of guys got their start in small press, independent comic book companies, and have gone on to do great things. You look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, how they started with Mirage comic books. Phenomenon now. You look at The Walking Dead with Robert Kirkman, started off as a little indie book with Image Comics that no one gave any credit to. Blew up in their faces. You know what I mean? You look at
right.
So you like Niobe a lot because it's your creation.
Correct.
What if someone, say Dynamite, came to you and said, Larry Higgins, we want you to write a Red Sonja arc?
Done. Sold. But
could you do you think you could do that? Like,
oh yeah, I played enough D&D. I can write Red Sonja. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fantasy is not a big problem. But where Niobe would be, say, in 5 years from now, I would hope that we are on. In 5 years, I'll be honest with you, I want to be doing close
season
to
2 on the Netflix special.
That's what I just said.
No, but I want to just up our comic book game. I want to be doing $50,000 Kickstarters, $75,000 Kickstarters, maybe 6 figures someday, like a Brian Polito. You know what I mean? That's the goal, is to really make Niobe circulate and grow its fan base. As far as like video games or TV shows or anything like that, like a card game, I'm not in a rush for that sort of stuff, because I think we need to build the comic book to a greater height to warrant looking at other media.
5 seasons in a movie.
Because I was thinking, right? Because if you're gonna do a whole, if you're gonna take on a new avenue, you want to master and conquer one avenue first before you go conquer another.
Yeah, a lot of guys that get into this, Daniel, they get into a rush of wanting to put out a bunch of different merchandise. That's not really warranted. Like, I see people who do like $4,000 Kickstarters thinking they're going to put out statues. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. You can't afford to do it. Don't even try. That's why people's campaigns fail, because they bite off more than they can chew. Little merch is cool, right? But some people will overdo it. Like I'm cool not putting out toys or statues or anything like that yet. You know what I mean?
If I can get to $20,000 Kickstarter, I'll do it. I'm going to do my first Mary statue. It's going to be 3D printed and painted by one of the fucking those miniature.
I think we got a delay here. I think Daniel's trying to say
okay. My bad.
Go ahead, Daniel.
No, you good. But putting out statues and shit like that, you gotta have the 3D printer to put that out. And you also have the right filament to fill the actual the material for your character and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and you have to have the right printer too. Yep. It's a lot of work. That's
why I would have someone else print it for me. Because it takes like 3 days to print.
Yeah,
that's what I always say with that. It's like make your original prototype print and then make molds of it and go from there.
Yeah, see, we're also having the mold is one thing, but making the thing off the mold is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah,
it's like $10,000 just to make a series of the
if you
things.
If you know somebody that has a 3D printer, you can actually ask them to do a commission for you.
Yeah,
and
that's basically
we're working
what I was
on.
do.
Well, actually, Brick and Change Comics is working on getting 3D printers, and we're working on doing like maybe statues and props for people soon.
Sweet, that'd be great.
We're actually
someone to print my shit, because I want to get someone to do the STL file. I want to have someone make the FBX or whatever in 3D Max or whatever they're going to use it, and create the thing. It doesn't need to be colored, and I just need it printed and shipped to me. I'm only going to it'll do like a very minimal thing. It'll be like 10 statues, maybe at the most, maybe 5. And then, because they're going to be expensive, because I'm going to have
very expensive.
And then I got a guy that he prints minis, or he paints minis, and I would have him paint them. And he's going to charge me however much to paint them. And then, I got to put that into the cost of the tier, and then put up a bonus so I can get some profit off of it, so I can make some money, so we can put out more books. And that's my plan. I want to make that happen, but I only want to do that once I hit 20,000, because I don't think people will be able to.
Yeah, and then you can sell them by saying they're individually hand painted, right? If you only got a handful of them, it's not like they're mass produced, right? So that adds an extra sort of collectability to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And actually, when I do my Kickstarter, right? Because we're coming out with Jarhead's handguns, his Desert Eagles, and they're going to be all gold, and they're going to be functional. They're going to shoot like airsoft or maybe Nerf guns.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
And what we're going to do is we're working on getting some filament to gold it out and everything. You'll see when we come. I actually sent the LB.
Yes,
LB.
sir. Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Send me a message.
Okay.
Send me a message
Great.
on On Facebook. On Facebook. Send me a messenger on Messenger.
All right. Let me
Because I'm
on
gonna send you the props that we're working on.
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the props. And
Send me what you
hold
got,
on.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is, all right. Hold on.
One thing I
on.
think about indies is the networking and collaboration, man.
Well,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
not gonna take too long.
I mean,
Put that up.
here's the thing, right? We Daniel's talked with a lot of people. We talk with a lot of people, but yet we have never talked with Daniel, right? So
Yeah.
no matter how well connected you think everyone is, there's always new people to sort of mingle with. You know what I mean?
But it is a small world in any comics. You're gonna meet the people eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, it comes around.
Well,
you know?
yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, LB, put the props that I sent you on the board
Yep.
bro.
Yeah. You want me to share that? Do you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I got it.
What? Gage got some goodies, man. What's that?
Gage, you're
You're
boomering.
muted, Gage.
Oh, we gotta play it.
Padawan, unmute your mic.
Oh, am I a boomer? Huh? Am I a boomer? Let's go!
Sorry, Gage, you deserved it. No, you're still boomering, dude. You're still boomering. Sir, we're having technical difficulties here, sir.
And we're supposed to be the boomers.
Well, look,
Well,
Gage's trying to get all fancy and stuff. He's got
Gage
like his
needs to call
camera
IT.
above him, like he's all pro and everything.
Look at him getting all
Can't even
fancy
get
and
his
shit.
mic working right. Come on, Pledge.
Take
Y'all know
a
what I
lap,
like to do?
Pledge. Take a lap.
Y'all know what I would like to do is have all you guys on one by one, and hey, maybe promote all of your books at the same time, or
Oh
do
yeah,
something.
we're a riot together. I know sometimes we can be a little overbearing.
No. Actually, this is good for the ratings. Don't worry about that. Finally,
we've been
We
good
can
for
turn it up
something,
to BC on 10 for you.
He's going to 11.
Hey, at the end of your face show, we accept all comers.
Gage, we can hear you now, my brother. How are you?
Awesome. So I was just showing off my Mario A. Barraza variant cover. I'm about to start packing these guys.
You gonna send me mine?
Did you order the variant cover, Larry?
I ordered the Greg Bo Watson variant cover.
Yeah, I'm getting to those later tonight, probably.
I see.
Are you in the doctor's office with those gloves and stuff, man?
What's going on there, man?
He's
Dude,
sticky and didn't want to get anything on the covers.
I know.
I'm a greasy dude. Like I noticed last night when I was showing off my book that I got my fingerprints all over it. So to protect my stuff from my readers.
False. He got too overexcited.
He looks like he's getting ready to operate. You know what I mean?
Exploded all over exploded. So didn't want to make sure he gets anything on the books because
if I exploded, it'd be much messier.
So yeah, again,
that's why you have kids.
Daniel, meet Gage, our protege, our pledge. This
nice
man
to meet you.
Who listened to everything
up,
we
brother?
had to say and actually got the job done. I mean, he's packing his very first comic book right now. Gage, how does that feel to be like holding your books and getting your work now, sir, for the very first time out to the world, man?
Pretty damned amazing. I'm super excited. It is a lot of work, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, brother. Well,
It's just going to become more because next issue you're going to have more backers.
Well, and then I'll hire my kids to help.
That's right. Put them to work, Gage. You know what I
Then
mean?
you got to pay
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And then when you add another IP, man, that's even more.
Hey, I got something too. I want to ask y'all, if y'all know any stores that I can get my comic book in, give me a holla about that because I want to start getting my comics in the stores and stuff like that.
Well, there's a couple different ways that you can go about doing that. White Devil. Everyone's got their books. Yeah, there we go. But I mean, there's a couple avenues that you can do. You can try and get your book with a publisher. I can tell you that Antarctic Press is always looking for new material to publish. They take submissions in all the time. They have a variety of anthology books that they can start you off in, or if the project is big and cool enough, maybe something on its own. Or you can just start contacting comic shops, directly. Give them a call, send them an email, send them, a digital PDF of the comic book, and say, hey, would this be something you'd be interested in having in your shop? You know what I mean? What you would do first would be to visit your local comic shops in your area and bring a physical copy of your book with you. And slide it to them. Say, here, take a look at this, man. You know,
some shops like there's a shop in my town that has like a local talent section.
Yep.
So you might be able to get in like that.
What I would do is
see them.
What I would do is
do they require you to put a UPC code on them?
No, not always. They'll just slap a sticker and say $5 or $10.
Okay.
They'll sell it like a back issue. You know what I mean?
Okay, because the comic shop I went to, they want me to UPC sticker it, and I wasn't able to get the UPCs.
Yeah.
You could, but it's just a pain in the ass and cost you extra money.
Yeah, you got to buy it. And...
Like, you have to have it for Amazon.
Sounds like that shop is a little fancy.
Yeah.
They sound
sorry about that, Daniel.
I was thinking because... No, you're good. You're good. Do your thing. Your thing is all. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know this is all free promotion. So do what y'all do.
Yeah, no, he's just packing his book, man. We're proud of him getting out his very first book. You know what I mean?
Do it, Doug.
We're guys that actually like to fulfill. A lot of things that go on in crowdfunding. A big complaint is late books. Why am I waiting 2 years to get this book? You know what I mean? Where did my money go? How come you're 6 months late? How come you're 8 months late?
Where's my frog book?
We're never late.
Book.
You know what I mean?
Seriously, I backed that book. I want the book.
If I was going to do a Kickstarter, you know what I would do? I would actually, if the stuff was to come in like ahead of time, I'll send it out immediately.
Yeah. Yep.
I fulfilled in 1 day with Ninja Bimbos versus
Max
Zombies from
fulfilled
Deep Space.
in 1 day. He did over 150 some odd packages in one single day and got them all out in the mail.
You had the comic book packing machine, Johnny Reed.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
He'll be on the show here in 15 minutes.
Yeah. We're gonna have to book out here soon, and then launch Mary Machine Gun Live, man.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to watch that, it's Niobe Comic on YouTube.
If he wants to come in, we're probably gonna have to use the big boy.
Well, find out.
Well, Johnny's coming. I know that.
Okay, but are we gonna have more than 6? Is what we need to know.
I don't know. Is the king coming or what?
He's invited.
I might be coming. I might come.
There you go. Well, we'll send you the link. You know what I mean?
We'll just use the big boy StreamYards just in case.
All right. Okay. It's just hard. I can't control it though. That's the
problem.
problem.
Yeah, I know.
Aww.
I mean,
see, mine's I can add up to like. But mine's is I can add up to like 10 people at a time.
That's what I got.
See, I'm cheap, Daniel. I got the free version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the free version only allows
up
to 6, right? You have to pay for the 10 version. They had a deal on like last year. It was right cheap, like $10 a month, and you can get.
That's when I bought in.
Yeah, I should have bought in when they did that, and I didn't, and I still sort of regret not doing that.
Kicking my own ass every day over it.
Yeah.
I actually I got the $20 version, and they bug you all the time about pay your bill. All right, okay, I get it. But
they never talk to me. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, I paid my
actually. I have something that.
Go ahead, Dan.
I actually want to get a Collision of the Colossus. I actually want to get a Collision of the Colossus. Another cover done of the Collision of the Colossus.
Well,
guns.
yeah, you got an interesting looking book. I'd never seen it before, so when we get you on, we're definitely gonna look at some of that. I actually got the Golden Guns shared. If you still want to show those.
Yeah, go ahead, show them, show them.
Well, I'm trying to show
I
them,
don't
but
mind
you
it.
need to click on the window to allow it to share.
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I was doing something at the moment.
Boom. There you go.
Damn.
This is what you want to show us, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So what are we looking at here, sir?
Those are the Jarhead guns. Those are the guns that's in Jarhead's hand, right? Hold on, I'm gonna show you them right now.
I mean, for full size
Um,
guns, that's pretty good polygon count.
Right.
It's not that much.
Yeah.
Well, we're selling them for it may be a little steep, but
No,
you
I
have
mean,
to make
it's,
profit.
yeah, 3D printed, you got to make profit off of it.
Hell yeah, I'm working on some stuff. It's going to be the reason why because they're hold on, I sent the wrong one. They're going to be 500 each for each set. Reason is 250 each because if you think about it, we got to make the bullets and we got to make the guns and all that stuff.
Well, it's just gonna be a real fucking
It
gun.
becomes a lot, you know what I'm saying?
What's this thing
No.
gonna
Actually,
do?
it's going to be like a airsoft.
Airsoft. Okay,
Airsoft
okay.
bullets.
I was like, whoa.
Um,
Damn. Yeah.
well,
We're making real guns and just sending them out to children.
Right.
No, we're actually if we go to a convention, right? We're going to be selling those there. You know what I mean?
Will they even
And
lit that
those,
in a convention?
I don't know because it shoots a
hopefully.
projectile.
It shoots projectiles. That's
So
right.
I don't think they'll let it in.
Well,
I mean,
hey, they don't.
An
But
airsoft gun is a far cry from a Nerf gun.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
not
I mean?
not the big shows. A lot of big shows for the cosplay rules they have it no airsoft.
Yeah, no, that's a thing, Daniel. You want to be aware of that. With this, it's a cool idea. I don't know if you're gonna, who's gonna allow that in the, in the shows. I don't even know if Kickstarter will allow that on their site. You know what I mean?
oh no, I wouldn't put that. I'm not put that on Kickstarter. Oh no, I'm selling them separately.
Okay.
Separately. Oh hell no. The reason is because those are a hot commodity. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much, and I don't want to give too much. So what I'm going to do is just work it out the way it needs to be. Here's a collage poster that I made of all that I had something made of of all my characters. Somebody
Here, I'm
made
gonna
it.
pull it up. Oh, I like this. This is badass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much full on painted almost.
Yeah, that's heavy duty.
Nice.
That's good stuff. Who did that, Daniel?
That's oh well my bro Leo Gundam did the art, and Jason Smith, my colors, did the colors.
Both of them did a great job here.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put a lot of work into that.
That's a home run.
Yep. So let me ask you about Jarhead.
This cover is the Collision of the Colossus cover.
Let me ask you about
Talk to
Jarhead
me,
here
talk to me.
first. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been doing it, and how many issues do you have?
How long do I what?
How long have you been doing the Jarhead comic book? Is this something you've just started recently, or have you been doing this for a few years? Give us the background.
I've been doing it for 17 years.
Damn, shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it for I've been doing it for 17 years. I've been drawing for I want to say ever since I was little, but I had the art, the stuff in my mind for years, and it's a spiritual thing. So once it's put in your spirit, you have to get it out. So what I did was, my father was a Marine, and some of my uncles and cousins were Marines. So what I did was I took stories of them, of what they taught me, and I took what I saw on TV and I ground it up into one big character, Jarhead. But also, I have something else coming out soon, which is called he has a squad called Team Havoc,
Okay.
and he's causing all types of havoc going down. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he's the one of the biggest. Actually, we are. I've sold 40 digital copies already. Um, that's the Collision of the Colossus cover. If whoever you saw it, if you saw it, if you want to pull it up,
I didn't see it come through the picture. All I got is this, and oh wait, here it is. I got it. Oh yeah, I like this, dude.
Oh yeah.
This looks like a superhero team. This looks
Yeah.
badass.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Good shit.
that actually is a collage of all of my characters that I'm putting in book 2 of Jarhead Revelation.
So,
Jarhead Go ahead, talk to me.
well, I was gonna say, we got to get ready for a show, but you should come on the show and we can talk more about this. But I want to know who all the characters are. So we know Jarhead here is on the left, and then we have the reptilian guy. So who's he?
Reptilian. His name is Demented Deuce.
Demented Deuce. Now we have this fella here with the badass swords. Who's he?
His name is Black Thunder.
Black Thunder. Perfect. And then underneath Black Thunder here, with the girl with the mask.
Her name is Sonia Quinn.
I like you, Sonya. And then we have the girl here in the middle.
Her name is Miss Divine.
Miss Divine. Hello, Miss Divine.
Miss Divine wears too much clothes.
You think?
Yes.
I like the tight cat suit look, though.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not bad.
Yeah.
But you can break it up, make it like a real thigh-high boots with underpants.
Yeah, we can dress her up.
Well,
I mean,
you
it's a
know,
good thing, you know?
well, you know what I'm gonna do is bring all the bring it all up, and all my characters evolve. So what I'm gonna do through the story. So what I'm gonna do is make sure they all evolve into something amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I think
cover,
you already got a lot going on here from what I've seen already. You know.
Oh yeah, this looks badass.
There's no reason why you shouldn't be kickstarting this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're working on that, but that cover right there is the Collision of the Colossus. That is the story, the short story of where Jarhead has to go and wake him up, Smash X out of the hypnosis, and he is under MK Ultra.
Now the pages for the book. How many pages are each book? How long are these?
Collision of the Colossus is 10 books. It's a short action scene book. You know, it's nothing but action in Collision of the Colossus. Jarhead 1 is 24 with the damn it 24, but with the dedication letter to the Marines, to the soldiers and that serving, and the cover and the posters is 28.
Right. So standard comic book size for sure, man. Now the guy that does the interior art, is it the same guy that's doing the cover work that we're seeing here?
No. Leo Gundam did part 1 of Jarhead. Part 1 of Leo Gundam, and at the end of the book you'll see that at the end of part 1 you'll see that it was a drop off on art because we had to switch artists at the end of at a short time. It was a bad time. We had to switch artists, and it was an art drop off.
I understand how that rolls. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Collision of the Colossus is a action scene book. I'm telling you, when it comes out, it's going to blow the roof off shit, and it's going to bring the pain. And we're actually making that Gatling gun in Jarhead's hand.
That's badass, man.
That's
like
a big ass prop.
Straight out of Predator. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Yeah, and Jarhead is in his 30s, but we're going to go back part 2 to his childhood, and then when he goes back, He's going to meet his angelic self,
So
and
you
he
never
needs
made
God.
physical copies of these yet, though, have you?
No, I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
No, that's your next state. That's your next
Yeah,
step. You know what I mean?
Collision of Colossus is not even done yet, so that's why I'm trying to get the funds for Collision of Colossus to
But you have
finish that.
Jarhead 1 and 2 done, though, right?
I have Jarhead 1 done, but
Okay,
I'm trying to
Jarhead
get the
1.
money for part 2 done. Trying to
All
get
right.
part 2 done.
So do you want to know the answer to that?
What?
To get the money for 2, you're going to crowdfund 1.
Okay, that's nothing. That's not a problem.
No, but
That's
that's how you're going to do it, though, right? Because the book's already done, right?
Yeah.
And basically all you have to do is crowdfund it, go to print, mail them off, and then you're going to have extra money left over if the campaign does decent to put towards your second issue. That's how most of us do it.
And that's what I actually want to do. That's why I'm saying that if I have somebody to help me do the Kickstarter, that you know what I'm saying, what I'll do is help to get them to help me with it, and when all the money comes in, we'll package it up or whatever, send it out or whatever, and I'll promote it and all that stuff. Like I do everybody's stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you, we've already done that for one man here already. He's down at the bottom packing his books for the very first time.
Also, I saw Max talking, but I didn't hear anything. I don't know if you just were unmuted or doing something else, Max.
Max, are you boomering? You might be boomering. You boomer, Max?
No, I'm not boomering. I was talking to Johnny in the other room.
Oh, okay. I thought you were muted while you're trying to comment.
No, I was just muted, so I didn't talk while I was talking to him.
Look, if you need advice, questions answered, a helping hand, I'm sure that we can lend it. We've done this before successfully several times, with our own
Yeah, of course.
campaigns. We've helped young Gage out here get his first successful campaign out the door. This is what we do, man.
And help it promote Kaiju Mania.
Yeah. Well, Kaiju Mania is something we didn't touch upon a lot here today, but anthology book where Pete and Phil have been working on. It's 4 Kaiju monsters battling out for supremacy. Just launched 2 days ago, boys?
Mm-hmm.
2 days ago, Friday.
2 days ago on Friday. We got a lot going on, Mr. Taylor, between just us, and let alone the other members of our group, of our clique, You
Well,
only
yeah,
see a
yeah,
part
yeah.
of it.
Actually, my guy, Chris, he just sent me a heart that I had had y'all on the show. I would like to bring y'all back for a nightcap. I'd like to bring everybody back. That's what I do. I bring everybody back for a nightcap to basically, and I'm also for the hundredth episode. What I'm going to do is have a roundtable, 10 people roundtable discussion where everybody gets to send out their books, get to talk about their books, all that.
Sounds awesome.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do that.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, man. So we got 69 more episodes to go.
I'm following.
Hey, tell
How you
everybody.
doing? Johnny,
Let
long time no
everybody
see. How
know
are you?
that. Hey, let everybody know
Doing well.
that
Congratulations on the launch today.
if they need the content, if
How's
they're
things at
looking
the
for
shop?
more content,
Pete,
tell
we
them
can hear you.
subscribe. Huh?
Mind you.
I'm getting Pete. Are you talking to yourself or what?
Sorry, guys.
Go ahead,
Well,
Daniel.
what I was trying to say is that if y'all know anybody that loves content like the In Your Face show, let them know. Send them the link of the YouTube of the link where when I was on the show in the YouTube link, and let them know. Subscribe, like, and comment if they love the content, man. Because I'm
That's it.
looking for more content so we can get this shit really rolling.
Oh yeah.
This is how it should be done anyway. In the indie sphere is you meet people you like, you share out their stuff. They do the same for you. You get the word out because no one is going to do it for us but us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why what I do. That's why I told everybody this show is not. It's all about love and it's all about bringing everybody together and showing them that we can all do it. And We're brothers and sisters, so we got to help each other.
So Daniel, we dropped the link in your private chat here on the StreamYards. I'll just send it to you after the show. But this will be for you to come on and join us on our end of things when we gear up here. I'm just going to go to the washroom and grab a drink, and then I'm going to start my intro. And then in about 30 minutes, everyone's going to get a link.
Oh, yeah, the usual.
Well, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hate the cut and
All right,
bail.
no, not a problem. So let me do my.
Max is anxious to launch
Hold
that.
on. Let me do. Hold on. Let me do my intro, and I'll get us out of here. Yo.
All right.
Everybody, thank y'all for tuning into the In Your Face show. Thank you guys for coming on the show. And yo, it's been a 30th episode, and we out of here. This is the In Your Face show. Thank y'all. Peace.
I think you missed your calling as a professional wrestler.
most definitely.
Right? Some promos, man. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll be in the other room. Peace.